This is BBC News. I'm Martine Croxall. The headlines at 4. The family of Sarah Everard welcomed the whole life sentence handed down to the police officer who killed her, saying the world is a safer place with him imprisoned. Questions remain over how Cousins was allowed to remain in the force despite concerns about his conduct, with renewed calls for the police commissioner to resign.
This man has brought shame on the Met. Speaking frankly, as an organisation, we have been rocked.
Count, as everybody would expect me to do.
In other news, the furlough scheme, which helped protect millions of jobs during the pandemic, ends today with uncertainty for those who still can't return to work. An Albanian man appears at the Old Bailey accused of murdering primary school teacher Sabina Nessa in south-east London earlier this month. The number of people seeing a GP face-to-face in England has barely changed since the last lockdown. New figures show 58% of appointments are in person. Good afternoon. Welcome to BBC News. The Metropolitan Police officer who kidnapped, raped and murdered Sarah Everard will spend the rest of his life in prison. The judge at the Old Bailey, handing down a whole life sentence, said he had no doubt that Wayne Cousins used his position as a police officer to coerce Miss Everard into his car and that he'd shown no sign of contrition. The 33-year-old was abducted from a street in South London in March as she was walking home from a friend's house. The Everard family have released a statement following today's sentencing. It says, "We are very pleased that Wayne Cousins has received a full life sentence.